Hi guys. Right, sorry, I am having a lot of technical issues, but it's not going to stop me. I'm still doing it. So today, this reading is for the Divine Feminine, which is the yin side to us. So this is reading the energy of the Divine Feminine energy and what's happening basically. So I did the masculine a couple of days ago. So, you know, regardless of what gender you are, it's the energy of the Divine Feminine. So, got quite a lot of messages, right? Now, I went to do this reading yesterday because I thought for some reason it was the 21st and that's the day I was prompted to do it. And something significant happened which stopped me from doing it. And then I was like, what does this mean? But I know what it means now. So I had a nosebleed, which I never have, like horrendously. Through the left side, but then I had one from the right side. But anyway, I was clearing out energies and being upgraded, which is also what I was expecting. And then I realised as well that it wasn't even the 21st because there was something to do with the dates as well, which was on my notes as well. So let's see what messages I got first. Also guys, if you could like and subscribe to my channel as well, please. That also helps me get more messages out to people who need them. Also, the energy exchange is given and you always gain messages on readings to come. So, first off, we've got quite a lot here. So we've got 12th house energy, right? Deep, this is like finding a deeper connection with yourself basically. Who you are on a deeper level, a soul level, healing yourself, connecting with your body, your mind and your soul, connecting to the Divine Feminine energy and also with your intuition and your abilities. Also, something during Scorpio season in 2023 happened. It was like an enlightenment, there was an upgrade, there was a rebirth. There was a lot of shadow work possibly being done. Also, I think there was a prompt into doing some kind of education, like learning something, studying something, practicing spiritual practices more, working on some kind of business to do with healing or your abilities kind of thing. Something to do with spirituality. But also there's like a new idea, and it was a new idea for a career and a business idea regarding spiritual stuff, but it could be regarding spiritual stuff and whatever you was doing anyhow. It's like a combination of both together. Also, there's more messages of what's happening, what you've been going through the last few months possibly. You're being tested with siblings, family members, connections, relationships, just the community in general, being tested to see if you've learned certain lessons about not over helping or over giving or letting people drain your energy or maybe force certain things upon you. So it's like this test of what no longer serves you or no longer aligns with you, being able to release it and let it go. Am I lagging? Because I keep feeling like I'm glitching. And this is what happened with the Divine Masculine's reading. I said the same thing. Also, I feel like you've been in the Yang energy as well, working really hard on something, but now it's like connecting more into that yin side. Also, on the 12th of June, is it 12th of June? South Node closing, right, yeah. So, right, basically, May the 22nd, there was something planted. There was some seed planted for something. You planted a seed for something, or there was something that you was working on, which you did then. Now, this is getting recognition, or something's going to be seen for whatever this is for you on the 2nd of October, sorry. So it's like around the Libra season, and there's an eclipse, I think. There's something to do with whatever you did in May is going to be coming into fruition at that point, like from that energy. Something's like going to get recognised, or you could be flourishing with your business possibly. But also, yeah, so on the 12th of June, it's as if like your south node cycle is closing and you're shifting timelines and jumping into a higher frequency and a higher timeline with your north node. Which also on the 12th of the 6th, which is number 3 and number 6, which equals number 9, and it's like enlightenment, spirituality. And also that came out for the divine masculine, something to do with the number 3 and the number 6. Also, there's something to do with your occupation and being in your truth of your occupation. So a lot of you might have been doing a lot of learning, studying. Some of you are becoming teachers now. Some of you are becoming writers, poets, songwriters, singers. Also studying sound healing and vibration and frequency. And I feel like some of you have been doing Reiki, energy healing, like working really on healing that body and that mind, breath work. Also, I feel like some of you are coming up with some kind of plant medicine or herbal medicine which can be taken throughout each day, which can help. Also, I've got some numbers for you as well, which is 0202 0808 2233 222 1111 1313 and 1414. Right, that's that. So that's that out of the way. Right, yeah. So let's start. So I've already got some cards because, you know, they always like to pop out when I'm shuffling, so I always take them for a reason. So I'm just going to see where we go with this, but I'm going to get the moon cards first. The energy is gaining momentum. Momentum, can't even say that. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius. That's just gone, that, hasn't it? Expect powerful changes, new moon eclipse. No, this is the card. This is the card what I got with the 2nd, I've just realised, yeah. So when I said about the 2nd of October, that's for this. That's the card that came out already. This came out yesterday. So this is the most significant card. This is like some major shift, this. But with this energy is gaining momentum, whatever that says, you can feel something. You can feel, you feel something's coming. You know something's coming. There's something calling you. But also, I do feel like with a lot of yous, with the bow on this as well, with the Sagittarius, I feel like some of you, like a lot of yous, if you are here to be in a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, you feel this energetic shift and this energetic pull. That something's happening because there's something going on with the divine masculine and you can feel their shift. Now I feel like you guys are all, it's like the divine feminine is transmuting energy for the divine masculine as well. Now I feel like this is why this nosebleed happened as well for me. So what I was going to say is with the left side it was about too much yang energy, and I feel like that possibly could have been helping transmute the energy for the divine masculine. That's what I'm seeing it for as well, to help them get into that yin side, because that was in their reading as well. But also it's to do with purging out toxic and old energies. So also I've been getting quite a lot of phlegm, coughing up quite a lot of phlegm, blowing my nose quite a lot, something that I never normally have to do, but now I'm doing it quite a lot, which is all part of the process. I'm assuming we're really getting rid of all this old stagnant horrible energy, making way for this new energy to come through. Also you might have an upset stomach and going to the toilet a lot more, because we're really purging out at the minute, really going through a cleanse and a purification. I can't even speak right now. But you might be feeling really giddy and excited as well. I feel like you feel something, you know something's coming, you can feel it, there's some kind of energetic energy coming towards you. What you just know, but also you know that something is about to catapult. I feel like you already know this. You already know this and feel this. So we've got one. Right, this card before, when I was shuffling these cards, was left behind, but guess what it is? The Queen of Cups. You're in that divine feminine energy. That's what I mean. I feel like as well, what this shift is doing, it's as if like it's magic. I feel like your energy has catapulted or been a catalyst for the masculine to do something, to make some changes, or to let go of whatever it is that they was doing possibly, because it's like, it reminds me of the mermaids, this, like the siren. It's like there's some kind of, it's like your voice or there's some kind of sound or energy coming from the divine feminine, and it's going to the masculine, and it's giving them some kind of calling. So they're being like called towards you. It's like pulling them towards you. That's what I see it as. Because I do feel like this union, what's coming into place, is more powerful than people realise, and it's part of this shift. And to help this last part of the shift and the 3D with the 5D, it's really emerging these energies together and bringing down these downloads, these codes, these activations to help with the others who haven't got to that point yet. You're really being upgraded, guys, as well, with your abilities. Oh, also, with the nosebleed situation, that also is to do with the third eye as well, and leveling up with the abilities, so that also. So I'm telling you guys, because if you do go through anything like this, don't be worried or scared. Right. Right, so we've got the swan with grace, we've got the dragonfly with magic, and the unicorn with infinite possibilities. Right, with the unicorn, there's 2 unicorns, there's 2 butterflies on there. Well, no, there's not. There's another one there, actually. There's 3. I think. Yeah, 3. Then we've got the dragonfly, got the lotus flower, and we've got 2 swans. Yeah, it is. This is what I mean. Whatever you went through last season during the Scorpio season, whatever you was doing, the shadow work, I think that did something for the masculine as well. But I think since then, you've been going through a major purge throughout the body, cleansing. You've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of shadow work. But honestly, it's like now you've become this swan and evolved through the processes of the different level ups. I feel like you've been going through a lot of level ups. I feel like you've been reinventing yourself throughout these months, constant. But I feel like now this is about the magic, and I feel like this is what the masculine's going through the divine feminine's energy, helping them. It's like the magic that you're seeing around you now, and your own magic and your own power, and I feel like you're actually seeing how mythical and how magical that you are. I feel like the divine feminine energy is really like, I feel like it's really to do with mythical and magical and fairy-like, and the fae and witches as well. I feel like a lot of witch energy is coming forward as well. Like, people think that's a bad thing, but it's not. I feel like that's another thing. There's a lot of divine witch energy coming from people's ancestors. So, you know, there's so many different witches. Like, some witches are the kitchen witch, which could be to do with what I was talking about with the herbs and stuff. White witch. There's just so many different witches, like the green witch. All these different witches are all different powers and different gifts that you have, and I feel like that's what people are recognising about themselves now. Also, that's what I want to say as well. I forgot about this bit. So guess what? Which it just made me realise why I've just been talking about the witch situation. There's quite a lot of cats where I live, but this past week there's been a cat coming into my house. Now I know whose cat it is, and it has come in before in the past, but it just comes in, goes around the rooms, and then goes back out. But guess what? It's been sleeping with me on my bed. So I feel like that's a lot of protection, but also that's another message about the divine witch ancestors trying to communicate and coming through. So I feel like cats are very significant, the lions are very significant. So I do feel like also this shift that's happening as well, I feel like something's peaking during the Leo season as well with the Lionsgate portal. But also it's like you guys, you're realising how much power you've got and how much magic that you have. And I feel like that's what the masculine might be going through. They might be feeling like there's some kind of spell or something magical. They can't even figure it out, but they know they're being catapulted or drawn to certain places. Also as well, there's another thing I forgot to mention with the judgment as well. There's something that is coming back around that didn't come together. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be. But there's something that wasn't on the right frequency and the right vibration that is now on its way back at this point. So there's another chance now because the energies are matching. So I don't know what that is for you, but take it how it resonates. Right, so we've got the number 38 with the 4th chakra, which is the heart, with Archangel Raphael, which is the green. So that's number 11 energy. We've got the number 15 with appreciation, number 6 energy. Magician and the mirror, the number 53, which is the number 8 energy. Right, let me just get these out before I speak actually. The number 52, the goddess of the moon, the number 7. The number 38 and the number 3 energy with the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. I just realised we've got quite a lot of, well, we've got 2 chakras, but. The number 33, daughter romance. So we've got the number 11 and the number 33 here, power numbers. Now we've got the 6th chakra, Archangel, we've got another chakra, 1, 2, 3. The 6th chakra, Archangel Metron, which is your 3rd eye, which I've just been talking about that. Wait, what have I just done there? That's that one. We've got the number 5, attachment, which is reversed. Oops, there's fly. And we've got the number 13, financial constraints. That's also reversed. Right, 1 minute. Let's see what I'm seeing. Yeah, so guys, what I'm seeing for this is you opened your heart, you did the healing when it comes to the heart chakra, you really started to appreciate yourself and put yourself first. Also, this was like a huge self-discovery, which I was talking about with the 12th house. It's like you realised your worth and your values and maybe how you wasn't putting yourself priority or you wasn't loving yourself before loving another person. But then with that, going into that heart space of unconditional love and forgiveness for others and yourself, then helped you connect with your magic and your abilities, and that's how you leveled up when it comes to your psychic abilities. You started to trust yourself again. Maybe you didn't trust yourself at one point, so you started to trust yourself and believe in yourself and let yourself guide yourself and your own intuition with your higher self. It's like you really became in control and dependent on yourself and not seeking outside yourself for advice or for anything really. I feel like you've just really gone within for this. We've got the moon, right, with the throat chakra next to it, and then we've got the daughter romance. Now I do think this is to do with this connection, what's coming in. It's during now, Cancer season. I'm going to say it's during now because it's the moon energy, yeah. Wow, yeah. And I think the divine masculine got the throat. They might not have done actually, I can't really remember. But but I feel like they might have got the throat chakra. But it's as if like whatever, yeah, because it's to do with your emotions in the inside. So because they're going through this shift and activating the inside, I feel like they're waking up to nowhere to go. And if you have already been with this person and you're not together, then it's as if they're being woken up to who you are and, you know, the connection that you do have together. But if not, I feel like they're waking up to their abilities as well. But this is showing me as well, there was healing the throat chakra as well. So also, it's like they had to get into that truthful energy, I think, as well. But I feel like that's what you already did. That's why this energy that's gaining, you feel something, you know something's about to happen, but you're just not sure exactly what it is. But you've released and surrendered to this and letting it just flow and happen. And so I do believe that during this Cancer season now, you might be getting some kind of communication when it comes to a soulmate or a person, or if you've not met them, it's just somebody who's being drawn to you for a reason, and it's a divine union with the number 33. It's meant to happen because you might be spiritual teachers together. You could, well, yeah, you're doing something spiritual together. Then we've got the 6th chakra, which is the third eye, with the attachment and the financial constraints both reversed. So this is like you started to open your third eye and your own intuition, and that's what you had to work through. It was these certain attachments or these limiting beliefs that you had to do this shadow work with, which I do believe that's what you was doing. You was working and letting go of whatever was holding you back, and you opened your awareness. You're seeing things from a different aspect or a different angle or a higher aspect, a deeper meaning to everything, which then helped you forgive and let these things go, which then, whatever the financial struggles that you have been going through is all changing. So there's a huge shift with this, and this is what you might be feeling like you can feel as well. So with luck on your side and then expect powerful changes, this is to do with your business and your career. And I did say something that you planted, there was something that you planted to do with your work and your career, which is taking place now. There's some shift coming, there's some kind of recognition coming for that. Yeah, definitely. Music, yeah, I knew it. But I said something to do with sound healing before. Some of you are becoming sound healers or doing some kind of sound therapy or sound meditation. There's something to do with and frequency and stuff like that. I feel like this is how you've healed yourself, but also this could be how you meet your person as well, by the way. So it could be through music. But I do believe that there's something to do with music and you, yeah, because I feel like that's this magic and this siren calling as well. I don't know if you have been doing some kind of singing, music, playing music, and whatever it is, the energy that comes from this, it's like that's what's luring this connection in. But I do think that a lot of your career and your business is to do with music, whether it's singing, whether it's playing some kind of drum, some kind of djembe, some kind of handpan. You could be, there's just something to do with music, or you could just play music in the background while you work, which is also healing for yourself. But there is something to do with music, which is part of your purpose and your career. Counselling, yeah. See what I mean? You're becoming very empathic. It's like getting into that yin side and that divine feminine. It's like you've really awoken to be able to help others and heal others, and that's because you've healed your heart. Now, you wouldn't have been able to do this work until that was healed, because that, you know, it's like you can't help and heal others until you fully heal yourself. Well, you can help people along the way, but I feel like if things was stuck and stagnant when it comes to your work and your career, and maybe you weren't financially stable or at a place where you wanted to be, it could be because things were put on hold because you still was healing yourself. So whoever you've helped along this way would have been helping yourself as well at the same time. But a lot of you could be becoming some kind of therapist, some kind of life coach person, but also you could be doing guided meditation, breath work, using music as well, your words of wisdom, your words of like empathy, but also you could be doing, I don't know, I've just got this in my head, but past life regression, that just came through, like hypnosis possibly. But I feel like as well, some of you could be like working within the medical field of doing some kind of music, counselling in the healthcare kind of thing. I don't really know what this means, but I feel like that could be a message. Trust and time to decide. Yeah, some of yous, right? Some of yous haven't connected to doing music yet, but this is what's coming. Some of yous are going to be finding and discovering some kind of talent that you've got, and this is from past lives. This, because you've leveled up now. It's like you're unlocking your gifts, your talents from past lives and stuff like that. And I do feel like there's something going on here where there's something to do with vibration and frequency, which helps you then connect to a higher level of consciousness, and it is through frequency, numbers, music, something like that, something to do with tone. Yeah, it's something to do with vibration and frequency, and that's about to come through. So some of you are only just activating this and actually seeing some potential in something that you didn't see before. And then others, you're being called to be some kind of counsellor, some kind of therapist. And because there's something to do with being an empath basically, but also it's part of your divine purpose, because your words and kindness and the way you nurture and heal people and be so empathic towards whatever it is that they're experiencing and speaking to you about is so beneficial, because whatever you've been through in life has helped you and made you the person you are today, but it's because it's to help doing this. So it's like your life experiences, whatever's been going on throughout your full life, has all been for this to happen, for you to be able to use that as your gift then and your power to help others. And then, so this is, I'm giving like 4 different messages for the Divine Feminine, because obviously, you know, you all could be at different stages, but also you could take all of this, but whatever doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit, guys, because not every message is for everyone. And then we've got the other message of some of you's being called to go travelling and just get up and go. And you're being called now to trust in this intuition, or this pull what you've got. This pull. So right, what I was saying before about this divine masculine getting this energetic pull, maybe this could be switched at this point for this reading, this part of the reading. This could be a calling for yourself to go somewhere, because that's where you come into union with someone. That's what that could be. Because this is saying trust in yourself now and your dreams, because you need to follow whatever it is that's coming through, and your life purpose involves travelling and moving around. There's something calling you to go and move around, and it could be for activation of the planet, like you're supposed to activate different places, or you're going to get activated from these different places, and this downloads and wisdom that comes through. And that's part of your purpose, that you've got to go and do these things. But also it could be where you get this divine connection, this union comes into place. Then another message is someone is being called now to really make a decision with something. I feel like this is saying someone's in a job that they know isn't aligned with their purpose or what they're being guided to do, and you're being called to let go now. Let go of whatever this is for you, because until you walk away from something, you won't find a solution to move forward, because something is stagnant, something is like blocking your vision or your intuition, something's clouding your judgment. And it could be because if you are doing a job that you're not supposed to be doing, or you're not divinely guided to do, and doesn't, it's not actually making you happy, you don't feel happy on a daily basis, you won't be able to see something clear until you walk away and remove the energy. Because if the divine energy is very high at the minute, you're going to be taking on a lot of other people's energies. So that also could be keeping you stuck somewhere where your higher self is trying to let you know, like, this isn't where you're meant to be, you're meant to be doing something different. Now, the message of doing studying and stuff, this could be what this is. There's something coming up for this part. You're getting a calling to go and study something or go and learn something. There's something that you're drawn to go and do, and it's saying, now it's time to decide. Do you stay somewhere where you're unhappy, or do you let that go and go and do something and pursue something that you really want to do, and which is for yourself? Because I feel like this message here could be about a job or a career that you've done for some time, and it could be where you make money, I don't know, and this could be where you're scared about it, because it's like having nothing, but it's surrendering to this plan of where you're being guided to go to, and being in your own truth as well. So yeah. Right, so King of Cups is on the bottom. Union. Yeah. Two of Wands. That's what I mean. So the divine masculine, if you are meant to come into some kind of union, they are choosing, they are making some kind of decision now to walk away from something. Like, some of them could be actually in a different partnership possibly, but they've got some inner knowing, inner calling them somewhere. Fingers are dead sore, guys, because I've been doing loads of clearing out at the house, like decluttering, and yeah, my fingers are so sore. I'm not taking them, by the way. Right, so we've got the Five of Pentacles, got the Five of Cups, 5 and 5, and we've got the Lover's card. I feel like this is to do with a past connection. This, for some of you, there was a past connection that ended, right? And you felt like this person possibly didn't have time for you, like they weren't really seeing you or understanding you possibly. You might have been, just felt like left out basically. There was just something that aligned, and that might be where I was talking about this judgment coming in, where this connection from a past, or you might not even been in a connection, but you known each other, but something wasn't in alignment. There was something going on where this person wasn't seeing you for who you was. And but the thing is, it's like this unexpected thing that's happening is someone's having some like unexpected change. Like the divine masculine, I feel like he's going through this like what's the word now? It's like something has shifted, something significant happened, and then all of a sudden they've had this like realization of, oh, hang on, what about that person who I was trying to connect to me, who was trying to like come together with me kind of thing, who I didn't make time for? And I feel like they're going through this shedding of emotions now, and this grieving, and loss kind of thing, and thinking that they've missed out or lost the opportunity with this person. But with the Lovers card, I feel like this is what I mean. There's something calling them back together. There's some kind of union happening here. And it's like a shared, valued connection. There's something telepathically going on. So for people who have been in some kind of connection that ended and you knew that that person was your person, then that could be what's coming back to you. So we've got we've got the 10 of Pentacles. That's what I mean. So this is to do with, like I said, about the money situation, with the financial constraints in reversed. Whatever you was like going through with your money, like it's going from the 5 to the 10. So expect powerful changes and shifts when it comes to your money, guys, because it's definitely happening. So we've got the Temperance there. Oops. Seven and 7. Yep. And then the Moon, 7 of Cups, then the Chariot, and then the Moon card. Yeah, there's something happening right now when it comes to your wishes and your manifestations and your dreams, your magic. You're manifesting. You become the magician. Like you call in whatever it is that you need and whatever you want in, because you've done the work. But what I'm going to say is, with your work and stuff and your career, like I say, whatever financial hardships, or like, you know, you've been really like trying to work on something and nothing's been coming through, you're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles right now. This was put on hold. There was something delayed for you. There was some kind of lesson that had to be learned when it comes to maybe your commitment with work, possibly, or how you value money, how you see money, how you value yourself, your own self-worth. But there was something that you had to be patient for to come into alignment with you, for you to get this success, because this is success. This is unexpected success. But this is like happiness. This is success, feeling fulfilled, feeling just like you can move forward with things, because I feel like that's what's kind of kept a lot of you in a certain energy. But you've still kept going. You didn't lose hope with this. But as well, guys, some of you could be coming into some kind of inheritance. There's some kind, you could be getting some kind of unexpected money from somewhere that you didn't even expect to get, or that you didn't think that you was even getting, or it's a family member that you don't even know who they are, possibly, or someone's just coming to invest into you. There's something coming that you're not expecting. And also, it's like this next part, it's like things are balancing out, but also it's like you're embarking this new journey and you're not holding back. You're not stopping yourself from moving forward with this, because I feel like this inner child is literally just being free. And I feel like as well, it's like you've come full circle of the lessons, and now you're about to start again on this number 0, the Fool. And it's like going back to this innocence. It's going back to like brand new slate of contracts, all new beginnings, this timeline, this shift that's happening. And it's now being in this energy of Temperance, which is balance. It's like inner peace, just being like fully in balanced out when it comes to the yin and the yang side. It's like you become somebody who's at peace, surrendered to the divine. You've just got this inner calmness. You're just like really laid back. And yeah, people are going to see this from you as well. But the overall energy, guys, is the number 2, the High Priestess. You knew this was happening anyway. That's what I'm saying. You already knew this. There's There's something that you knew something was happening and coming towards you. You felt it. You felt excited. You knew luck was about to change. You knew something significant was about to change. You felt it. You seen it. You heard it. But I do feel like there's some kind of union coming into place now. And so I said about Cancer season, and now I'm seeing the sun, right? Leo. It's something to do with the Cancer and the Leo energy, which is the sun and the moon, and it's that masculine and that feminine energy, and it's some shift. There's something going on when it comes to this regarding. So on this end thing here, now I've just read them across, I'm going to read them downwards now to get this advice message, right? So with the Lovers, with the Temperance and the Sun, it's like there was a major choice that the Divine Masculine had to make as well. Even you might have had to make this. You might have had to walk away from something or someone for this to come into place. It's like you had to let things go and be alone to get this inner peace, basically, and to put yourself first and put your own priorities first. But you had to connect to that self and that soul on a higher level. But as well, it's like you doing this work, I feel like you also was helping the masculine do, like, it was like, even if you've not met this person, I feel like whatever's going on, this cord that you've got together, you've been doing something and it's been healing them. They've been possibly getting dreams, I don't know. But it's as if like, whatever you've been energetically helping and sending to this, like you're healing to whoever you're meant to be with, it's given them this inspiration, this sun energy to be able to come forward and express something. And you know, it's like maybe they needed confidence, or you was working on your confidence, or something to do with self-expression. Now I feel like both of you as well could have gone through a major change when it comes to your appearance. The masculine energy was talking about something significant about, well, they was going through a lot of changes, but they was changing a lot about the physical appearance as well. I think it was. There's a lot to do with the physical, like either weight loss, weight gain. There was something major like going on when it comes to the way they look and the way they speak. And I feel like as well, guys, it's like you had to heal a lot of abandonment issues. You had to really heal how people have left you out and maybe not chose you in the past, and maybe not put you as an equal to them, or even, you know, just took your power, took your energy, took your nurturing, took things from you and left, basically. And you had to really like heal this. You had to really go through a lot of purging when it comes to this. You had to really heal that heart space, because there was so much sadness and grief going on when it comes to this. But then that also give you this brand new slate, and then you actually realise then why that happened and why your heart weren't being seen, or you weren't getting this connection that you needed, because it was all about connecting to yourself. You had to really change huge things in your life. You had to walk away from quite a lot of stuff, I think, as well. You had to walk away from a lot of people, a lot of bad habits that you might have had. I feel like a lot of you was doing a lot of self-sabotaging. I feel like you had to change that mindset. I feel like a lot of you had stuff rooted deep down, and you had to really like see these things. But that's because you surrendered and you really got into that emotion side. And I feel like that happened when you was doing that shadow work last year in 2023 in the Scorpio season. I feel like that was something going on major. I'm going to get the Keepers of the Light and see who... Oh, that one wants to come out as well, so I'm just going to have to get that. That was very fast. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. So first off, we've got charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven and ask and you shall receive. Told you, your manifestations, you feel something. You know that these things are coming in. All your wishes and your dreams and what you've wanted and, you know, what you wasn't able to get because it might not have just been you that, maybe you wasn't on the correct frequency for these things to come in or something hadn't finished off somewhere else. But it's like your prayers are being answered. Your wishes are being granted and you know this. You know luck's about to change. You know that things are coming in for you guys. You had faith as well. I can just see that now and there. Faith. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. It was all to do with having trust and yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been doing a lot of gratitude. You've been in a really, you've immersed yourself into the energy of being grateful for everything and just for the littlest things. I feel like you surrendered to not thinking about things that you don't have and just being grateful for what you do have and who you are as a person and what you've achieved and being able to let go of these things as well. I feel like that's something that you've been really grateful for. But as well, it's like you've had to forgive a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of past events. And I feel like that's why this is happening now. It's like you managed to get into that energy of unconditional love and trusting that others are going to see your light and your goodness and your love. And I feel like as well with this red and the blue, I feel like you was working on rooted down past traumas that you possibly might not have even known that was there, but you had to really go deep for these things, and it was to get this stable, grounded energy in yourself for you to be able to understand and transmute this energy and release this. Then we've got Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. Now this is like, this is what I mean. So I said something to do with the 2nd of October, which is Libra, which is air, and this is like to do with Gemini. I feel like this is what I mean. There's something going on when it comes to this this air element. So I feel like, yeah, because something was shifting with them. I feel like something has just shifted through this Gemini season. So expect communication, guys, because, and also, I feel like you're being called to speak up about something as well, maybe. But I feel like a lot of you are being open now to communicate and to tell your story and how you got to where you did. And I feel like that's also this gift and this power that you're going to be doing. But as well, it's like, yeah, you're being called to speak your truth with love, which I feel like that's what I mean. You're at a place where you can do that. But you're open now for telling your story, basically. You're open to tell people what you have been through, and it's not like it's something that you're ashamed of or feel guilty of. It's now a power and a gift that you've got. And that's what I mean. I feel like from now till October, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of speaking. I feel like you are going to be speaking. You might be speaking online about this. You might be doing some kind of podcast, some kind of, you might even be doing, writing this out. You might be writing your story. You might be just expressing a lot of your lessons and a lot of things for people to understand what's gone on and for them to also change and evolve. This could be what you're doing. You could just be, well, you could be like a life coach person. But I feel like you are being seen when it comes to different places, different areas. I feel like it is to do with possibly the internet. But there is something what you're being seen for now, and that's because your prayers have been answered, basically. Oops. But I do feel like you're in this energy of being connected as well with Gaia and being grounded. I feel like you're really grounded now and stable in your energies, in your emotions, and you're ready now to go and heal and help other people now. I wanted to see what pages these on because they're also going to be numbers, aren't they? So I like to do that. 1 second. Sorry, my eyes, it was there, but whilst he was doing what he was doing then, I managed to look at the pages. So basically we've got page 26 for charity, page 36 for faith. So these also could mean something to you. They could be your ages, they could be birthdays, they just could be something significant. But the first one being number 26, that's a number 8 energy. So you could be a life path number 8 as well, or something significant in your chart. You could be born on the 26th as well. And then the 36 could be a number 9 energy. You could be a number 9 life path or something like that. But I just realised number 36, what I was talking about. What did I say before? Yeah, and today is why that's why I had to do the reading today, because it's number 21 and number 6 today, which equals 36. And it's the number 8 year, which is, oh my God. I just said number 26, which is the number 8, and then, wow. Well, and then here is on page 82. So, that could be the 28th, you could be born on the 28th. But also that goes back to the number 1 energy. So you could be a life path 1 or have that significant in your chart. But this as well, what I've just been reading for this Mercury one, this is to do with the retrograde. And it's the Greek mythology this is to do with. But also it's about delayed or difficulties that you've had when it comes to having good communication skills, and I feel like that's what this is to do with. This is to do with either someone coming back from your past to, it might be even just to apologise. This is where you might be having this conversation. There could be something that you're going to have some kind of closure with something. There's something going on when you and someone gets to have some kind of conversation, which is a heart-to-heart one, and it closes a cycle out. Whether it's to come back together or if it's just to move apart again, but there's something when it comes to this, what you've been waiting for, you've been patiently waiting for this, but you had to get into that energy of the open heart for this, but also this person wasn't ready for that. But it's about, yeah, having honest conversations. But also, as well, this also brings to do with expressing yourself when it comes to journalism, writing, poetry. So I do feel like that's something significant for you guys. There's something to do with being called to express something from the heart space. But yeah, so people from your past now as well, family members, there's going to be quite a lot of communication coming up from now to October. And I feel like a lot of people might be actually giving you maybe where they've misunderstood you or they've misjudged you, and I feel like you're going to be getting quite a lot of conversations regarding this now to do with people from the past. I feel like whatever was not closed off properly will be getting closed off in these next few months for you guys. It's like a lot of people need to come and get stuff off the chest as well, possibly. And then we've got, I think one of them was, this one's Archangel Michael's twin flame. So Archangel Michael, you know, is it to do with the root chakra? Yeah. So, you know, this is the blue one, which could be the throat or the third eye, and your person could be someone who has been in that yang energy, really yang energy, and been paving through all this bad karma or whatever it is that they've been going through. They could also be an Aries possibly, or an air sign. But I feel like there's something going on with this which is coming into union. And then that one is Archangel, is it Camuel? That's the twin flame. So that one's the yellow solar plexus, which I said about the sun. So that's, I feel like you two could be coming together to do some kind of something to do with creativity. It could be music together, something to do with dance, expressing yourself. There's something that you are coming to create together, which is to do with the creative energy. And then this one, I feel like you are coming together to do there's something that you are coming to do when it comes to healing and to helping people be grounded, possibly. That could be working with the herbs and medicine and stuff like that and being healers. And this, I feel like this is something to do with where you're teaching together, or doing something online together, some kind of online business, some kind of teaching. I feel like this is where you could be teaching together, or just doing some kind of breath work, or being counsellors. There's something that you're doing together when it comes to speaking and communicating. But yeah, that's it guys, because this has gone on for way too long. But yeah, the Divine Feminine, this is your reading, and I hope this has helped, and I hope it has come across the way it was meant to. But I have got very, I feel like I'm very finding it hard to communicate myself, to be honest. But I don't know if it's to do with the shifts and the energy or what, but yeah, at least it's done now. So lots of love guys. And if this did resonate and it does sound like something that you're going through, I would love to know. And if you wanted to share it, please, please, please do so, because I love to hear if it does resonate with people. But yeah, lots of love guys. Bye for now.